Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel and to the next week, which I think is now week 22 of Roxy's weekly challenge. So I'm catching up, but I'm still a little bit behind where she is with it. She's made this into 3 parts, so this is part 3 of working with these little notebooks made from old covers. And if you remember, I made it from an old diary cover that I had. And I've now sewn in all the signatures. So I did all those. I did the one on camera, and I've just quick look through. And today we're going to be extending some of the pages, like this one, and any others that look like they need a bit of extra something. And so I've got a few short bits and some longer bits, and I've got a pocket here that needs dealing with, another little bit. I'm just going to try and find some papers. Oh, I like that. That's just so colourful. So this is the second signature. They go really well together too, don't they? But I'm presumably going to need to put something in there, but maybe not cover the whole thing. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out as I go along. I'll do things my way, not necessarily the same way that Rachel did. This is a pocket, and that's a flap, I suppose, because that's the middle. So I might want to do something behind here. I'm not keen on this. I do like that. This will need covering because I've still got a bit of a white edge here. Yeah, there's lots to do. Doubt if I'll finish it in this episode. Might be one of those things I'll have to finish off camera. But it's been a really fun project, and I'm really liking how it's ending up. So I've got that. A couple of little flappy bits to add things to. There's almost no chance of me finishing this today. But we'll see how far we get. I'm just going to work through and see what happens. I say I've got one or two ideas of what I would like to do, which may be a bit different to what Rachel did. So let's get started. So I want to add something here, extend this page. And I've got a whole box full of papers here. Some that I got rejected as part of the signature, and a load of painted papers, some bits from my jelly prints. So what have I got? So I'm thinking, I really like this jelly print. Would that go well better that side? It's not as wide as the piece, but I thought it looked quite nice that side. But of course it's very, very plain and boring on this side. So what I could do is maybe glue something the other side. Just have a look through, so if I've got anything that might work, might go. So that would go quite well. Is that too much? It's too close, isn't it, colour-wise? I have this rather lurid pink, which actually might look quite nice there, to be perfectly honest. So I could glue those two pieces together, have it going like that. Whoops, let's pull this over, have it going like that, and yeah, let's do something with that. I think I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. I don't know whether to glue it either side of the flap and then stick the two pieces together. Don't really want to cover that up though. So I'd like that to go like that. And I could just leave it like that and do this somewhere else, I suppose. But it seems it's a bit boring with this and this opposite each other, doesn't it? So let's see. I'm going to put that there. I think I need these to both be the same height, so I need to possibly tear down the jelly print a little bit so that they're both going the same width, is what I mean. So if I do that up to that edge, let's just see how this develops. And I'll probably trim off the ends as well, or I might turn them over and make them into something some sort of tuck or something. I won't know until I've done it. Yeah, so how are you doing out there? You're starting to get a little bit of sunshine in where you are. Some people seem to be having lots of sunshine. We have just we're having a beautiful day today, but yesterday was not great. Day before was even worse. I don't know, the weather just seems to be taking so long to get its act together. We're now the second week of June now. What day is it today? 8th of June. And we're just about to have a hot weekend. It's taken so long to get to this point. Right, now what we're doing. Got to try and... I can't necessarily always talk and figure out what I'm going to do at the same time. So I want to do that. And then I want to... So if I put it right in there, could that be a tuck? Could be a tuck in there. Or I do it to the edge. No, I think I'll do it to the edge and tuck over the end. I think that's what I might do. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to just do it one piece at a time. Try and figure it out as I go. And I can always trim off or fold over. We will see. So it's quite a bit of a neon pink, this, but I kind of like it with the with this piece of my art journal. Pop that there, like that. Okay, can you see? I'm sorry. I'm trying to fit it all. It's difficult with this long shape because you can't. Trying to keep it all in camera. Okay, so I've got that piece, and then what I'd like to do is then add this on. But so that could that be turned over like that? Yes, it could. But I am going to have to take this piece off because it's going to show. I couldn't quite work out which bits I need to keep and which bits are going to need to be torn off. Oops. That wasn't very good. Try again. Right. Oops. So I'll glue that to there. Like that. Then these bits can be folded over. Yeah, I could do something. I'll trim it a little bit and then we'll see how it goes. Right. Yeah, glue. I think gluing two pages together is often a bit tricky, getting them lined up. So, fingers crossed it goes on okay. Right. Line that up. That piece there, that piece there. It's got a little bit off-pieced down there. I might just move it up a fraction. Doesn't matter if it's not completely lined up. Just like this piece of jelly print. Okay, and I'm just going to tear this off a little bit because it's going to be flapped that way. No, it has to be flapped that way. That's right. So I'm just going to get rid of. I might actually cut it because it'd be a bit awkward to tear in that position. Just going to cut it down a bit so I haven't got any white edge. And then got that, and we could just tuck it in a little, just there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to come back and glue it because it's quite wet at the moment, so I'll just leave that there for now, for the moment. Then I have this piece, and then we have this. I really like this piece. I think I used a stencil when I was colouring it, and it's come out quite nicely with the leafy pattern. So I might make that into a tuck, maybe, if I can find something suitable to tuck into it. I do wonder about this piece of stained glass window, because I think that might go quite nicely. I just trim that down. I don't know if this is the right place for it, but I do quite like it. I love the colours of this window. But I don't like the other side, so that might be something I'll have to do something about. Alright, let me bingo, there it is. And this is not very straight either. On this side, I'll have to straighten that up. Oops. Alright, hang on. Let's get this lined up. Okay. Let's see. No, that's too far in, isn't it? Actually, it looks better like that. So then I'll need to do something about the back. Can I glue over the back to make that look a bit more cheerful? Can I glue something that might go with this page is the idea. Got that. I don't know if that will work. It's really a very different style of thing. No. That's a bit too much. One of these might work. I'm thinking across from here. Could that go on there? How would that look next to that page? Quite bright. Or I have this piece of it's more dyed paper, which maybe that would look okay. What do we think? It's a bit much, isn't it, really, in that position? Don't know. Is there any more dyed papers that maybe or not dyed, painted papers that might go? We've got this slightly paler one. That might be better. Do it that way around. Not quite so leery. Not that I've got a problem with leery. There's a lot of leery in here, but I've just got to spread it out a little bit. So I might just do that. That there. And then I think I'm going to just cut this off here. Right, let's just try that. So it can come out to about here. Alright, then we have to do something on the back. And I think we'll do this. I just need to tear this page down a bit. Sorry, you probably can't even see that, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I've just lined that up there. Get rid of these bits. Right, let's glue this on. So, put some glue kind of there-ish. That'd be okay. I suppose I could have made this a tuck, but I haven't. I don't know how. I'll do some tucks at some point, but I can't do tucks all the time for everything because it would get too bulky. I've got some other thoughts as to what sort of things I might do. Okay, and I'm just gonna. Is that wide enough? Yeah. Where are we? Yeah, that's okay, I think. Don't think I want that to be a pocket or anything, so no, I'm just going to glue it on flat. We will be adding pockets and things as we go along. One of those things I was laying in bed trying to figure out what I was going to do last night, how I was going to add these papers, because I knew quite a lot of the ones I wanted to use. I only liked the pattern on one side. I thought, how am I going to make that look better? I thought, well, the only thing I could think of was to actually stick other pages onto the other side. And they're not perfectly aligned, but I think they're okay. Can I pull it a little bit more? And just a little bit. And I can always put some sort of washi tape along here for cover the joins. It does feel like it's sticking out a bit here, doesn't it? It looked all right that way. No, it's too much. I'm going to have to trim it just a little bit more. Just trim it a little bit. Try not to cut his nose off. Don't know if I'm going to manage that. That's okay. I think he's just about within acceptable levels. Okay, so that's him. Well, them, my little fish. Let's just smooth this down a little bit. Okay, let's see, what are we going to put on this side? So I better glue this down, hadn't I? I'm going to do a big... No, not that drawer. Do a thumb hole. Big thumb hole. Now, how central am I? Probably not very. I'm not very good at... Whoops, central. There it goes. And then I'll glue it down. Yep. That's not good. Little spot came out and landed where it's not supposed to be. There we go. Okay. Starting to think now the weather's warming up, I need to dye some more papers. Because it's a good thing to do in the summer, isn't it? Not that I ever used to do it outside, I used to do it in my kitchen, but I think this would be quite good if it gets pretty hot out in our garden now at the moment, so it might be a good time to do it. I'll have to think about that. Okay, what can we put here? That will go. See, I like that, but it's got I put a little like a blue gingham check, and I think that's a bit wishy-washy on the other side. Although we need some sort of journaling space, don't we? There's that. Yeah, maybe I do need something a little quieter here and there, because that's very, very noisy on that. Well, noisy. It's very bright on that side. And I'm just wondering what would be good. Should I put it like that, make it into a tuck, or do I do it like that? Like that. Make it into a tuck that way. Oh, that's too much. Let's see. Have I got anything else that would work? I want one that's just kind of simple. I do like her. So I think I'm going to tear it down about there. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make it work. Oops. Not if you tear like that, you're not going to make it work, missus. Alright. Do something with that. That's got a bit torn, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, and then I need it to come up to about there. Right, now I've got the right size. I've got to figure out how I'm going to attach it. And I'm going to lose my lovely lady if I do it like that, aren't I? So if I were to put it over the top, and then this could be a tuck. Yes, that would work. That would work, I think. Cover her. Well, cover this side. I've got to do something about this though, haven't I? I think I'm going to have to trim it. So what I need to do here is, glue around 3 sides. Glue on the bit I don't need it on. Then, sorry, I'm just trying not to get glue everywhere. Okay. Then we have a nice little tuck here. Yep. Yep, I like the way that's ended up. Okay. And we've got that pocket. A little piece here that needs extending. We need something reasonably cheerful along just there, don't we? What shall we have? Shall we have another jelly print? What about this one? Would this one go? I'm going to have to back it again. But I could Tack it with something like that, something like that. One of my rejects from the signatures, but I could still use it. Don't see why I shouldn't. So, first thing I need to do is get rid of these white bits off the sides. So, yeah, that could just tuck in there. It's going to be a bit long. Maybe I'll just go right to the end. Like that. Oh no, I need to tear that bit off, don't I? So there's that piece. Yeah, that works quite nicely, I think. Now, on the other side, do that. Oops, not that piece. So I don't know whether to make that into a bit of a, turn it and tuck it, or I could use this piece. How would that look? Obviously I need to cut it down a bit. That's quite a fun piece, isn't it? Kind of like that. I know, crazy stuff. Although I do quite like the other side as well, to be honest. Maybe I need to put that on as a extension piece on its own, because it's double-sided. Ooh, that's a thought, isn't it? That's a thought. Be nice to have one I haven't got to do double-sided. Obviously it's too big at the moment, but that would be quite nice there. And I have a ready-made pocket. And I can just decorate this up a bit. Let's do that. Let's make life a bit simpler and do a piece that's actually double-sided. So I've just got to decide which bit I want to keep, and I want to keep the top. Cut off some more of this, or just go there. I think that's my best option. Do it there. And don't need to take an awful lot off, maybe about there. Let's see how we get on tearing this down. Oh, almost straight. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't tear straight for toffees, can I? Never mind. This is a scrappy book. It's not meant to be a problem. So am I doing it like that, and like that, and like that? Or am I going to go like that? No, I think I want to go like that. Well, I think that's what I want to do. So let's do that. Sticky? No. So I think we'll just glue on this side. I may have overglued. There's a bit down the bottom here. Perhaps what I'll do is I'll snip and I'll tuck it around. Why not? Okay, by putting enough glue on that side, but we'll see. And that goes like that. This possibly is a little bit big, I think. Just trim that up a bit. And I think we'll glue that as a pocket, although it's not entirely straight, so I'm going to have to trim it a bit. It's all about the trimming, isn't it, with this? Getting things more or less lined up, but not completely. That's it. Right, just glue down this pocket. I think that's appears to be sticking out. I don't know if that's straight. I'll put that on. Oh well, it's too late now. It's glued. I may have to trim it a bit more later if it's sticking out too much. Let's see how it looks. Are we sticking out? We are a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let that dry. Well, let's move on. Oh, I love this page. This little bit. I'm just wondering whether to just leave as is, because I think it just looks nice like that. I might just add something small here, because I don't know if I've got anything that will go that will just horribly clash. I almost want to leave well alone. Let me just try something. So I've got this blue, which does work quite well, and I wonder if I were to do something like that, trim it down of course, that would work quite nicely as a little pocket, but then I would still see her, and it would, that might work, mightn't it? I think I need to trim it, obviously. Trim off the... I didn't paint these very well. I wasn't really thinking about how I was going to use these papers when I painted them. I was just thought I was going to cut bits out and make flowers out of them and things when I did it. If I'd have known I was going to use them as pages, I would have done them right to the edges. So my idea is, put it that way, fold this in half, like that, and just tuck it in either side of the flap, and I can make a little pocket. I might just put it a bit further down, give myself a bit of room to put something in, and I might just snip that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because the colour is quite nice. It just adds another bit, and it not covering her up, and I like that. And then I might just put something decorative, some washi tape or something on the joins. What does the other side look like? Yeah, see, that goes quite well too. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm quite liking that idea. That was one of the ideas that came to me in the night, that I could just fold things over and make pockets that way. Right, just got to think where I'll do the glue on one side. Like that. And then close it up. I need to close up the bottom as well, don't I? So that's not looking straight, is it? It's better. So then I just need to glue down the edge, this edge, the outer edge. and along the bottom. Right. Decoration can always be added. And I need my... Oh, where did I put my punch? No, it's not there. Oh, it's here. Let's see if it'll let me punch. Not liking it very much, isn't it? It's not that it's wet, I think just the paper's a bit thin. I'll have to just trim that up a little bit. It's a shame, but never mind, I can try and tidy it a bit, that's better. Just trim that down a little bit, it's a bit sticking out. Okay. So yeah. I like that. Little pocket. And then we have this piece. It's really sweet, so I could put something here. It's a good place for this. What colour could I go with? No, don't really like that too much. Not that. Would that go? Maybe that would go better. Didn't end up using this, did I? Would that go? No, probably wouldn't. Put that there. It's not long enough. Although, that could be a pocket. I could do this. That's it. I'm thinking of something a little bit different. I'm not sure if it's going to work. But we just figure it out. So we go for a tuck here. And then put that there like that. Then glue this on the back. Excuse me. Now I will have to tear that off. I'd prefer to fold it in really to reinforce it. So I might just take that in a bit. Just figuring it out. Figuring it out. So that would go there. Like that. This would go here, just slightly overlapping it. So I've got it like that, and then I could make that a pocket. Would that work? I think it might. Just tear this down a little bit. Right, have I got the width right? It's about the same. Close enough. All of this is close enough. Right, so what was I going to do? This one here. Nope. That one like that. And then that one like that. Can I pull that out a little bit? Then that doesn't look so good like that as a pocket. I mean, that edge doesn't look great, does it? Let's just get rid of that that bit. Don't want that bit. And then fold in again. Because then we haven't got that messy edge then. Like that. And like that. And you've got the pocket here. Slightly strange pocket, but a pocket nevertheless. And then on this side it looks like that. Alright, well, let's go with that, shall we? Let's just give that a try. Let's give it a try, why not? What am I looking for? Glue. Glue is what I was looking for. Okay. Oops. So that goes like that. And I'm not going to completely cover it because I want it to come out a reasonable distance to about there. So let's just mark where I need to glue. That's the key. Where do I want to glue to? I want to glue to about there. Okay, let's do that. I was when I was trying to think how I was going to do this, I was getting a little bit, not stressed exactly, but I just wasn't quite sure how I was going to be able to pull this together. But I'm quite enjoying it now in the process. Quite enjoying myself figuring these things out. Oh, I was going to make it a tuck, wasn't I? Oops. Well, that's gone out the window. Forgot about that bit. I was going to have a tuck spot here. Oh well, that happens to us all the time, doesn't it? Plan to do one thing and then just get carried away and do something totally different. And that's going to go there like that. I think I need to cover that with something. I think I'm going to cover that with a bit more book page because I think that would look better. I've got a piece big enough. Might just about be big enough, that piece. What am I doing for time? Getting through it. So, turn that piece off. Go to there. Tear it off at the bottom. How would that look? Will that fit? Sort of. And then once I've added this, that will probably be okay. Alright, we'll do that. little bit odd, I know, but I quite like it. So we have that there, and then we have this like the eclectic pocket here. Okie dokie. Let's just keep going. Gorgeous. Alright, we have this weirdness here. So, could almost actually make that a pocket, because it's in the middle, could glue all that together, and all I've got to do is cover this inside. Yeah, I think that's what I might do, actually. Can I cover it with? Is this going to be too much? And then it would just be like that on the back. Don't know. It's quite bright, isn't it? What else have we got that might work there? Maybe something a little bit less in your face, like some... This is actually, I believe this is proper rag paper. I'm almost reluctant to use it. It feels like it's kind of almost sacrilege to stick it into something like this, but I'm going to try it because I've got a few bits of it. Obviously, got it from Rachel. So if I were to just glue that there, like that, that would look okay, wouldn't it? I think. And that would be like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then make these into, glue this all together so it just becomes a single page. Yeah. I think that's it. I think what I might do first, I think I'd like to round certainly this corner. Didn't do a very good job. I'll try it from the other way round. Maybe I'll do it on the bigger one, the bigger corner. I'm going to do the same this end. Okay. Nope. I might just bring it to about there. And I can tear off a bit. About there. And it'll be mostly text and not so much edgy bits. Technical term this, edgy bits. Right. Maybe if I did it like that. Would that look better than the other way around? All these decisions, which way round you put your paper in. Is it that way round? That way round? Nope, because then I lose too much of that. I must have had it this way round. No, it didn't. Can't remember which way I had it now. I don't want all that on display, do I? It's got to go there. I think that should go like that. Yeah, I'm just going to take a bit off the top here. Oops. Right. Now I've just got to glue down my pockets. And then we'll glue this as well. Right, so we haven't got much more to do, but I have, well, I've done about 1.5 signatures. Yeah, 1.5 signatures, but I think I've run out of time, really. So I think this is going to be one of those jobs I may well have to continue off camera, because I think next week's challenge is going to be something different. So we'll have moved on from these little books. Obviously, I haven't finished mine, but I really want to get it done. So I might just carry on, get it finished. That's not gluing. And then I'll show you perhaps at the beginning of the next, one of the next challenges. Maybe I'll just show you how it ended up. But you can see how, where we're going with this. Not terribly. It's yeah, not terribly well thought out, but I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Which I think is the whole idea of the challenge, really. Is just see what you can come up with. So yeah, I'll just keep working on this. It's really fun, but I will have to call it a day for now. I'll just do a quick flip and show you what I did so far. Or a little bit on the Larry side. But yeah, that's all fine. Double-sided. Oh, let's just close up this little pocket, shall we? Just while we're here. Tuck spot, whatever you want to call it. Close that up. Okay, so we've got a little tuck here. These are all weird shapes and not terribly straight, some of these. So we have this piece. I'm going to need to put something along the edge there, I think, to just tidy that up. So there's lots of more. I mean, probably a whole video's worth. Maybe I'll come back one day and just do some more work on this, just randomly, as a video in itself. So I've got this pocket here. Yeah, there's loads more to do, isn't there? Because I've got to put things in the pockets. Little tuck spot here. Little pocket here. No pocket there because I forgot. But we do have a rather strange pocket here. But that'd be fine. It's all part of the challenge, isn't it? Coming up with some different things, different ideas. So that's as far as I've got, and I think that's it for today. So thank you for joining me. I've had so much fun. I can really see myself just keeping going here today. So I will see you again soon, and next time I'll hopefully be almost back on track with Roxy's weekly challenge. But I am going on holiday in a couple of weeks, so I'll probably get behind again. But I will keep on top of it if I can, because I do love doing them. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now.